Hey there, detectives. Welcome back to Mystery Unlocked, the channel where we dive into bizarre and unexplained mysteries, and you help solve them in the comments. It started on a completely normal day. Dylan, a college student, was sitting alone in his favorite coffee shop, scrolling through his phone. He had a big history exam coming up, but instead of studying, he was deep into a rabbit hole of conspiracy theories about time travelers, secret societies, and lost civilizations. Just as he was about to leave, an old man sat down across from him. Not next to him, across from him, at Dylan's table. The man was tall and thin, with sharp blue eyes that seemed to see through him. He wore an old-fashioned gray suit, the kind people used to wear in the 1940s. Dylan blinked, confused. Can I help you?" The old man smiled. "No, Dylan, but I can help you." A chill ran down Dylan's spine. He had never seen this man before. "How do you know my name?" Dylan asked, his voice cautious. The man just chuckled. "I know a lot about you. I know you're failing history because you spend too much time reading about the wrong kind of history." Dylan's stomach dropped. That was true, but how could this guy possibly know that? The man leaned in slightly. "I also know," he said in a softer voice, "that when you were 6, you got lost in a department store and ended up in an elevator with a woman who told you, 'We'll meet again someday.'" Dylan felt his blood turn to ice. That was real. That was a memory he had never told anyone. Not his friends, not even his parents. The man continued, "And I know that 3 nights ago, you woke up at exactly 3:17 a.m. and saw a shadow standing in the corner of your room. But when you turned on the light, it was gone." Dylan's breath caught in his throat. That had happened. Exactly. Who are you?" Dylan stammered. The man leaned back in his chair, watching him with an amused expression. "I'm someone who exists between the lines of your life. Someone who's been watching from just out of sight. And I have one question for you, Dylan." Dylan swallowed hard. "What?" The man's expression darkened. "What do you remember about November 12th, 2016? Dylan blinked. Nothing? That was like 7 years ago." The man's eyes narrowed. "Exactly. But you should." Dylan shook his head. "I don't." He stopped. A weird feeling crept in his chest. Something was strange about that date. He remembered being 12 years old. He remembered going to sleep. And then nothing. No memories from that entire week. It was just blank. The old man nodded slowly. "You don't remember because you weren't supposed to. But someone made a mistake, Dylan. And now, things are coming back." Dylan's head was spinning. "What things?" The man slid something across the table. A photograph. Dylan picked it up. His breath caught. It was him at 12 years old, standing in the middle of a deserted street, wearing pajamas, eyes wide like he was in shock. But the creepiest part? Behind him, in the photo, was a figure wearing the same gray suit as the old man. Dylan's heart pounded. "What is this? What does this mean?" The man gave him a small, sad smile. "You already know the answer. You just have to remember." And then, the lights in the coffee shop flickered. The air seemed to hum. Dylan blinked, just for a second. And when he looked again, the man was gone. The chair across from him was empty. The photograph? Gone. And the strangest part? Dylan checked his phone. The time was 3:17 p.m., the exact time he had woken up to see the shadow in his room 3 nights ago.